Next question. During sex, have you ever said, "I'm about to bust a nut with the greatest of ease"? Has those words?
No, I didn't.
Have you thought?
Yo, I have mad crazy stories, but I never said that.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. We are back, and it's a beautiful morning, as promised. Once again, ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gents, we got a very special episode, to say the least. Y'all may have guessed by now. We got a special guest, Smug Da Beast, the mayor of Duff City, ladies and gents. I read your comments. You've been asking for him. He is here. We're about to get up close and personal and get it all. We're going to take a quick break from the hot clips of the day because the video is going to be a bit on the longer side because we got so much to cover. And real quick, before I forget, it's a double hitter. So not only that, you're gonna watch the video in the morning, but tonight around 8:30, we actually got a special video from GTRACING. They gave my wife, they actually gifted my wife a brand new pink and purple series pink chair. She loved it. She did her own personal review. We're gonna air that tonight on Button Check as well. So I hope you guys got time. If you see that, click on it, show some love, because we got another chair giveaway just for you guys from GTRACING and another hitbox giveaway coming. We are back as promised with another hot interview with another huge FGC content creator superstar. You know him, you love him. It is Smug Da Beast, ladies and gents. First of all, Smug, thank you for doing this. You didn't have to do
No,
this.
it's so good, man. I'm a regular dude. Don't worry, man. Like, how you doing, bro?
I'm amazing now, man.
First of all, like, I just want to say, like, it's not easy, like, doing what you do. So I just want to really congratulate, and I just want to keep saying, like, continue doing what you're doing right now, because your channels keep growing, and I just respect everything that you accomplished. So shout outs to you, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means the world, man, especially coming from you. I've been knowing about you since, like, I want to say like 2014, 2015, when somebody showed me, my cousin, shout out to Metal Fingers, he was a ROG main, and he was like, man, check this out. And somebody, I don't know if it was you, but somebody had did a compilation of your Dudley to like some beats in the back, and it was just like you whooping ass online. Once people actually got to know you, to me, that's when it seemed like you took off, because it was like, holy shit, this guy got the skills, but he also got the charisma. Like, he's fucking funny, he's entertaining, and then it was just like fucking like dynamite, you know, it just like blew up.
Appreciate it.
Well,
yeah, I'm just expressing myself, you know, because a lot of people like, all right, there's people that obviously you can show your talent of, like, your skill and your gameplay when you go to tournaments, but most of the commentators, they're the ones that's getting like the recognition overall, because they're the ones speaking about the gameplay. You hear their personality, and all you're getting from me is, you mostly seeing from me is my Dudley, and then the only time you see me on camera is me getting up to shake the person's hand, and then that's it. You don't really know how I sound, so that's why I wanted to start my own platform. I want to start on my YouTube and start streaming, so people can know more about me, you know. Right. That's why, that was one of the reasons why I approached making content and stuff.
That's awesome, man. And I think for you it was perfect, because let's be real, man, there's so many pros that they're godlike, they're amazing, but they simply do not have the people skills or the charisma to be entertaining on stream. You know what I'm saying? They really don't know how to carry a stream. Now, granted, some people only watch streams for the gameplay. You know, I just want to learn some tech. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what this guy does. But for a lot of people that actually boom as content creators, they don't really have that personality or that talent to do it. Some people can learn it later, but you know what I'm saying? Some people, it just comes easier to others, or they learn faster, and I think that was definitely in your case. Was there a specific amount of time that you had to go through a certain amount of tournaments to get over that? Or are you still nervous to this day, depending on the...
No. Well, I mean, obviously, like, there's tournaments where I am nervous. Yeah, to be honest, like, just because they're top players, they all be getting nervous in tournament. Like, not everybody's comfortable, because, like, when it's like big tournaments with all kinds of top players, it's not that easy to just, like, you know, win a tournament. You know, you still have to train and stuff. So that's why everybody, you know, they always play on an A game and stuff, you know. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when I first started, I was really nervous. Like, that's what I was saying. When I went to next level, Battle Circuit the first time, and I played Sanford on stream, and I barely lost. I barely lost. And then it just gave me confidence, but I was so nervous. I'm like, if I probably wasn't nervous, I probably would have put up a better fight. I used to play on a box TV. People don't know that. So offline, they come with like monitors, like BenQ monitors and Asus monitors. I didn't have one at the time. Yeah. So adjusting from a box TV to going offline to playing a Holy monitor was very different.
Were you also nervous when you first started streaming?
Oh, definitely. Oh my God, man. Man, the first time I streamed though, this was back in like October 2014, like around there. Like this, it was a little years later after when I was already traveling offline and stuff, and somebody just said, yo man, I'm such a big fan of you. If you just stream, dude, I'll watch every time. I watch a Dudley all day long. Yeah. So I never thought to the day I would actually have fans. Like I never knew like when I was like 5 years old or something, hey, one day I'm gonna have fans, like, you know, like 20 years, you know, so it just felt good that there's somebody that really watched me play, and I didn't really think about it. So I tried streaming, you know, I had to borrow one of my friend's laptops just to try it out to see if I like it. Yeah. And I thought it was cool, and come to find out, Infiltration, he was the first person that just randomly wanted to play me on my chat. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. Okay. You know, so like, and then more and more top players started like tuning into my stream and stuff. I had like almost 1,000 people watching my first stream. I was like, how I get this much love? Like, you know, like, y'all know me, like, what? I'm nobody out here, you know? That's how it felt, you know? So there was just so much love and support. And like, I was so nervous. I put on my grandmother's shades just to hide my, you know what I'm saying? Just to hide and whatnot. Looking stupid, you know? So I was like, I just had on some shades, just like, I was really shy, camera shy, like, you know? But people were saying, yo, you got to stream again. Like, that was the one stream I did, and then I just didn't stream again for like another like year or something. Like people were just saying, yo, when you gonna stream again, man? I'm like, yeah, I wasn't feeling that.
You made a point saying that in one of your interviews, you were like, you know, when I did this, I wanted to be me. I didn't want to be fake. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be who I am.
Yeah.
Doing this, I realized, you know, when I started doing, I only did comedy sketches. This channel didn't necessarily blow up or take off until I did Button Check, you know, and people were coming to it, and I didn't know. I was just like doing what I liked, you know. But eventually Button Check got boring to me. So I was like, yo, how am I going to do this and have fun? And then I mixed it with the comedy. So that's how that came.
That's what I'm saying. That's a very important thing you have to do you got to keep it fresh, obviously. And I think the most important thing is just be yourself. Like, don't try to like copy somebody else if your channel is kind of feeling like stale or something like that, you know. Right. Like, I feel like you should just keep doing what you're doing. So that's what I'm saying, like what you were doing in your skits, like I think that really got you even more followers. That got people even more glued.
I think that's what brings people to the party. Like, it's different between, what I've learned is there's difference between having subscribers and having fans, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean fans in a negative way. I mean people that actually support you and stuff like that. But yeah, you can relate, because there's some people that just want to see the content, or ooh, what's he talking about this video, because the topic, right? But there's other ones that they're legit supporters, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I love what's going on over here, you know, because I feel that way about other people as well. You know?
Like, you put the hard work in, you know, and a lot of people, like, you start from scratch. Like, that's what I did. I started from scratch. It was really hard. I remember when I went to tournaments in Street Fighter 5, and people and I'm playing like Karen, I'm playing Balrog at this point. And yes, I'm cool with like having like my fans, like they love what I do. But it almost got to a point where they said, hey man, I love your Dudley. When I'm playing already Street Fighter 5 and playing Karen and Balrog, I'm like, damn, you don't like my Balrog? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, it's cool, and they didn't really like my style and stuff, so it was kind of like a hard thing to make them like me for who I am. So that's why I had to really work hard to go from them just only liking my Dudley to now liking my Balrog. And now there was people that saying, yo, I love your Balrog. So I'm like, all right, something is working. All right, cool. You like more than one thing I do. All right, you know what? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture over here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and as time went by, now there's people that love my G in Street Fighter 5. So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then there's people that where I play Bow, and they're like, man, bring that G out, man. I miss that G. I'm like, I'll play G. You know, glad it's not Dudley. Like, you know what I mean? I felt like a one-hit wonder if I was a rapper or something. You know?
Right.
Like, yeah, like, so that's how I felt. And now it's to the point where I went from people loving my Dudley to now loving my Balrog to loving my G to now just loving my YouTube. Now when I go to tournaments, they're like, yo, I love your YouTube, I love your streams. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, all right, I can see this. You got to take it like slow steps, like step by step, and for people to like you for more of your personality. And that was my main goal, you know? So that's why I just didn't give up.
How did it feel for you? I'm not sure which tournament it might have been or whatever, but the first time you went, whether it be Evo, Combo Breaker, wherever it was, where people actually walked up to you and be like, oh shit, you're Smug. Can I get a picture? Can I get do you remember where it was or how that felt?
My first tournament where people walked up to me, I think maybe 2013 when I was with Team Pi.
Okay.
When I was with Team Pi, I started getting more and more recognition, you know, because that was when I started really traveling to like different states, and you know, I started going to like CEO and stuff. I met Justin Wong and P.O. Balrog at the same time, and I'm like fans of them. And they said, "Yo, you smart, you're a funny dude." I'm like, "You know who I am? Oh, come on, man!" And then, and I remember, matter of fact, there's another time where I really felt like I was important, or I just felt like I was kind of like respected at this point when Daigo knew who I was. Daigo? Damn. Come on, man. This was like in 2015 or like a little later on. But I remember it was him and Bonchan. He looked at me, he was like, Smug. He said something in Japanese, but it was cool though. It was like the way he said my name, it's not Smug. He said Smug. He gave me my respect. I was like, yo, oh my god, man. And it's like, yo, somebody like him to acknowledge you, that's crazy.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So it really meant a lot as the years went by, you know,
right.
All the people. So, but back in like 2013, that's when I really started seeing it, really.
Does it ever get how do you take it? I don't know if it's annoying or if you just take it as flattering when you just be surfing the internet and all of a sudden, bam, you see Smug did this, Smug does that, Smug and FT10, Smug, like when you see on somebody else's channel them basically covering you, like something you're like, oh shit, I didn't know this was a video, you know?
Well, well, I think like overall, it's still good because like, you know, you're getting recognition. That's how I really look at it, you know? Yeah. And I feel like it's just like your name is just being talked about on other platforms. That's how I really look at it. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is like, say if somebody, I've seen countless of times I play like there's people that upload sets of me when I lost, right? When I play them in a long set and I won, but then they showed just 3 matches that of me losing. I'm like, I know I beat this dude, man. Like, why y'all do me like that? And then when I read the comments, I'm like, oh, Smug is washed. He fell off. He fell back. It has been. You know what I'm saying? They said, yo, they stick to Street Fighter 4. I'm like, come on, man. That's why, because it was to a point where people only upload or talk about me when I lose. So I'm like, that's why I'm good. That's why I got my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show when I cook y'all. Okay.
I think it works too because you actually will show times where you get beat or whatever. Like you're not one of these people.
Yeah, like if I get washed, I'm gonna keep the same energy. I'm not like a sore loser where I literally on my channel upload only when I win. Like I upload when I get washed. Like for example, I play Cool Kid in the long set. I took the time because I edit my videos. I took the time to edit a whole hour of content of me losing for you guys to watch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not a salty dude. Like I ain't that serious. Like it was still good matches. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's good matches. And you know how many times that happened to me, man, where
do you know like
where I play a 1st to 10, I beat this person 10-3.
Okay.
Like I won 10 games, he won 3 games, but on YouTube, he beat me 3-1. I'm like, how? Like what? And then in the comments, I'm like, dang, you lost to this dude? I thought you usually. What's going on, man? I'm like, I know I remember. I definitely beat this dude. I mean, not trying to like be arrogant or anything, but I'm just telling you how it is. Like, I remember winning that set.
Right.
But That ain't what that video said, and I'm looking crazy. And then that goes viral. I look like I'm washed. I'm like,
it's a lot of things we do, but we're actually not good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want to do stuff, but it's not technically their skill. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down and I was like, man, what comes naturally to me? Like, what do I just do without thinking about it? And it was comedy. I was writing and writing and writing. I was like, well, I'm never gonna know unless I put this shit to the test. So that's when I went to school, and that's when I got on the stage. I was nervous as shit. I bombed my ass off the first time I went on stage, but that made me, I'm the type of dude to where when I did it, it made me want to do it again. You know, most people would just quit and be like, fuck this. But
yeah, I could relate. Like, sorry to, no, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. Yeah, but like when you saying like quitting and stuff, like, you know how many times that I've been in that situation because, you know, like I didn't even know I was going to be really good in I didn't even know I was going to be a Street Fighter player because my original passion, like, I wanted to be a music producer. I love music. Okay. Like, I legit love music. You know, should I really be a music producer or try this gaming thing out? And I tried the gaming thing out. Right. And that's who I am to this day. So it worked out for the better.
I literally thought, like, since you started it fairly young, I was like, well, he must have wanted to do this out the box, you know, but obviously not.
Nah, I kind of did it. Like, I just liked the game though, but I didn't expect me to, you know, be a professional gamer. I didn't expect that.
I'm going to wrap this up here by asking you 3 fire-off questions. With these 3 questions, you can answer them in one word, in one sentence, as quick or as long as you want, right? There's going to be 3 random questions. Could be about anything, all right? So I like to end it. Right, check it out. All right, question number 1 from Mr. Smug. Which FGC player do you think is underrated, if one comes to mind?
Knuckle Do.
You think Knuckle Do is underrated?
Underrated, yeah. I don't think he gets the love he deserves. Like, I don't think he gets the recognition he deserves. Like, I always hear him in conversations, like, he's mentioned with other top players, but I never hear, yo, this dude is godlike. I never hear that. I just hear him like, you got the Daigos, you got the Punks, the Smugs, and then he just mentioned in there, but you don't really hear him. You don't really hear a lot of people saying, yo, Knuckle Dude's one of the best in the world. Only like maybe his fans and stuff. But man, I just feel like, man, shout out to somebody like Knuckle Dude, man. Knuckle Dude, man.
Well, I'm gonna try to pull my resources together and see what we can do for Knuckle Dude, man. All right. Next question. During sex, have you ever said, I'm about to bust a nut with the greatest of ease? Has those words?
No, I didn't. Yo, I have mad crazy stories, but nah, I never said that.
And the last question right here. Who wins in a fantasy street fight? I'm talking a fantasy street fight. Who wins? Mike Tyson in his prime or prime Smug Dudley? Who wins in a street fight?
I think, like, I feel like it'll probably be a tie. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a tie, like, you know. And I feel I'll probably come off a little stronger just because, you know, the way I was postulating possibilities in the whole fight.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, I'll probably feel like I'll take the higher advantage.
You'll take it. Yeah.
Next question. Okay.
Man, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for all your time. For all the viewers, man, I hope you guys can take away something from this. I like doing this because it just reminds everybody that we're all human and we all come from somewhere, man. So thank you, Smug, once again. I appreciate the time. Much love, man, and we'll talk to you very soon, man. So I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me on here. Like, it's an honor, so I truly appreciate it, and thank you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. So we'll talk to you very soon. We'll see y'all soon with another Hot New Bun Check. Peace. So one more time, I say this too much. One more time, thank you guys for all the love. We're gonna do the content creator of the day, not on this video, but on the next video as well, because this one's already kind of long. So thank you guys for all the love. Please tune in tonight for the unboxing with my wife on the GT Racing chair. Thank you guys for all the love. We'll see you soon. Today is Thursday, so besides the video tonight, we're gonna see you Saturday. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And like, I was so nervous. I put on my grandmother's shades just to hide my, you know what I'm saying? Just to hide and whatnot.
And, you know, for this, I want to do something different. You know, since I'm here, I always want to do this. So I decided, this is what I usually do when I'm home.
Oh my gosh,
I
props.
decided to I play the game a lot when I wear the shades. So.
Oh, snaps.
All right, we're good now?
I think so. Steve, are you able to pick that up okay?
Wow.
Do you need to adjust anything?
No,
really?
I just want to give
Good.
a special shout out to J-Rock and all the girls with the buttermilk and biscuits. Thank you. All right, we can do this. Oh, we got poison? All right.
That sounds dirty to me. But
That
it's cool.
sounds delicious to me.